Hi everyone, it's Jannine. That's my shadow. I'm feeling very fluey. I've come into the woods to get some healing. Asked nature to do some healing with me. So I'm making you a little video about healing in nature, very spontaneously. And I want to share 3 really powerful things you can do. So if you can find a good day, which might be a bit tricky in the next few weeks, but if you can find a good day to do these following 3 things, I promise you it's going to be one of the most powerful things you can do in your life. Okay, so it takes a whole day, ideally. I'm not taking a whole day today because I probably should still be in bed, but I needed some nature healing, so I'm here. If you can do half a day, and ideally if you can include either the sunrise or the sunset in your experience, it can be extra powerful. So here's the 3 things. The first thing is to decide on a route, and if you decide, for example, on a 2-hour walk or a 6-hour walk, about an hour in to the walk, so just head off on the walk. Always tell someone where you're going so that it's always safe. Always have a backpack which has a bottle of water and some fruit and nuts, something very light, and a journal and a pen in case some things arise that you want to talk about to yourself. So let someone know where you're going. Choose a route that's safe, that you're familiar with, so you're not going to get lost. But somewhere quiet. This is my oak trees where I love to come. It's one of my favourite places ever. So this is where I am today. This is about 5 minutes from Longleat. We're actually on the Longleat estate, for those who know it. It's about 10 minutes from Maiden Bradley where I live in a car. About an hour's walk. So choose somewhere very quiet where you're unlikely to see people, or there'll be a minimum amount of people and you're not going to sort of get involved in conversations, because this is really about having a deep experience for yourself. So let's imagine it's a 3-hour walk. About an hour in, I want you to find a clearing of some sort and stop. And I'm going to invite you to, so this tree probably is about 10 steps away. It would take me 30 seconds to walk or less. But I'm going to invite you to take about 15 minutes to walk to that tree. It's called a walking meditation. This time of year you need to have shoes on. Very, very powerful to do with barefoot, which I invite you to do in summer. But I want you to take an entire minute, which is going to seem almost impossible the first time. Take an entire minute from the moment your heel touches the ground to a very, very slowly landing. Now, you can't see, but slowly as I get to the balls of my feet, and then I'll allow each toe, and just observe each toe landing on the ground. So it's this whole experience of the foot landing on the ground. It's quite extraordinary. And then when you're ready, after that minute, you'll take your next foot and you'll do the same. So we start with the heel. Very, very slowly. About a minute. You might only do 30 seconds the first time, but build up to a minute and then slowly walk to a point not far away. It'll take you about 15 minutes, and it's called a walking meditation. I won't say much else about it because I just want you to experience it. It's very, very powerful. And if you feel like going further or longer, please do. It's extraordinary. You can also do this in your garden, and if the weather's really bad, you can even do it in a room in the house. But ideally, for this particular nature experience, I'm guiding you on to do it here. The next thing I want you to do after that meditation, almost straight away, so you want to be ready for this, is that you're going to draw an imaginary circle. So if you actually want to draw it with a stick, you're welcome to. And you're going to stand in this circle. And I'd like you to stand in the circle for half an hour. Now, some of you will be gasping at that, but I promise you, you're probably going to want to end up staying there longer. It's so beautiful. So this idea that within this circle you contain your present moment. Just very, very powerful thing to do. And then at some point, without timing yourself, but approximately, you will then leave the present moment and step into a new moment. And at this point you can have a really powerful intention if you like, and you step into outside the circle into a new moment. and then continue your walk, which is preferably an hour or two. Today I'm only doing an hour. I probably shouldn't even do that far, but I'm just really needing some healing, and I have an instinct that by spending time in nature today I'm going to feel better than staying in bed. So depending on how you feel, be sensible. This can be very powerful in just a 2-hour experience. It's phenomenal in a full day, and I've done this for 10 days in a row, as well as camping, and that's life-changing, I can tell you. So enjoy your nature walk. Start wherever you can. If 2 hours is what you have, and the weather is interrupting things, take you 2 hours. Do it in the local park. Do it in woodland if you can. If you have to drive somewhere, if you know it's only a half an hour, an hour's drive, then drive there. It really will be much deeper than you can imagine. So that's my suggestion for your winter nature walk. And for those of you who decide to do it, I can't wait to hear about your experience. Mwah! Lots of love from me.